Greetings. Today I'm going to talk about space shuttle explosions and a few other things. And this is a picture of the space shuttle taking off, Challenger. And let me enlarge this picture. And as you can see, there's an object right here. And these appeared several times throughout this video. I'll put a link in the description. And I think, let's see, there's one at 28 seconds into the live footage of the video in the description. It's one at 41 seconds, one at 46 seconds, one at 1 minute 11 seconds, another one at 1 minute 20 seconds. These are the only ones I came across. There could be more, but they happen so fast you will miss them. And if you have some good software, you can slow down the video enough, you'll be able to see them. And or there's some video players that you can play the video like page by page or frame by frame. So anyway, this is a picture of the Challenger taking off before it exploded. And as you can see here, there's one of the I'm thinking, I'm guessing these are the tic-tac shaped UFOs or craft that you've been hearing about. And let me see. Or some other craft, but it looks white. So, but anyway, the tic-tac shaped UFOs that's been in the news or on social media or whatever. As I said on my previous videos, they're reconnaissance craft for the Galactic Federation or Ashtar Command, and they're just doing reconnaissance. And I believe they're unmanned. It could be some bigger ones manned, but they're reconnaissance craft for the ETs, the good ETs. And I'll show you another picture. It's distorted. Anyway, there's one of them at 28 seconds, I believe. And I'll show you another one here. Can't remember what time frame this is, but there's another one appears here. Let me show you another one. I think these are just reconnaissance aircraft for the ETs. And let me go back to this one. Anyway, I got information from the ET, the star being, puts out information, and he says that let's see, there's a beam of white or white light or white that comes from the ocean and directly to like the cruise station area of the Challenger. And he says that this beam of white, line of white going to the Challenger is it's a teleportation beam, and he's saying that all the astronauts in the shuttle before it exploded were teleported off the Challenger, and they're alive and well, and they will be returned at the proper time. And he said that when the divers went into the ocean to go into the cruise station or whatever, that escape cockpit area, anyway, they found the astronaut suits still strapped to the seats, but their bodies were gone. Of course, NASA put out that human remains were found, and etc. That's just BS. It's false. And he also said that when they found the flight recorder, there was a message on there they put on there that telling them that the astronauts were alive and well, and they will be returned at a proper time. And he said you could find archives of the Life magazine for that issue, and he said you can see that white line. I think it's in the middle of the magazine, not the front page. It's somewhere in the body of the magazine that you can see it lined. So that's what I was doing with this video. I was looking for that line, and that's when I found these. So I couldn't find that line. In one picture I did kind of find a line, but it was going, seemed like it was going to this pole like a metal wire. It was holding the probably holding this pole from keeping it stable in the wind or whatever. But anyway, I think the actual white line was you say 1 minute into the video, or 1 minute before it exploded, they were taken off, or whichever. Anyway, he says that's what he said. The astronauts are alive and well, and they will be returned at the proper time in the future, which is coming up very soon. And also the other astronauts that perished, or so-called perished in the other explosion in the Columbia, I believe, Columbia. Those astronauts also were rescued from that crash, and they're alive and well also. And of course NASA put out they found human remains, but that's it's just a cover story on it. But anyway, he said go back to this the white beam. He says you can find that in an old issue of Life magazine. If you probably go to the library. Usually the libraries have old editions of Life magazine. Of course, today everything's closed. It's Sunday, and tomorrow's a holiday here, so it's closed. So I can't go out and check one out and look at it. But anyway, And the reason, because this one exploded, was kind of like a two-part reason. I believe there was a issue with the O-ring or something somewhere on the shuttle, or somewhere in booster or somewhere. But it also, he said that the shuttle was carrying payload, was carrying nuclear missiles. They were going to put it into weaponized space on the space station, and that cannot be allowed, because the source, or the creator, said that's there will be no nuclear ores on this planet anymore. So that's why another reason that was it didn't make it. But they rescued the pilots, and they're alive and well in Hollow Earth. And I have a video on Hollow Earth in my channel. I'll put a link in there. But you can read about Hollow Earth in other, online and books and what have you. One book is called The Smoky God. It's about two fishermen that went into Hollow Earth over the North Pole. And there's books, and I think there's e-books. There may be a free version online, like a PDF or something. But anyway, it's called The Smoky God. So the astronauts are alive and well in the interior of the Earth, called Hollow Earth, and they will be returned at when the galactic disclosing the existence of life on other planets, extraterrestrials, and so on. Most likely when the announcement of the Galactic Federation, the announcement of there are extraterrestrial life on other planets, etc., beings, and that's when the astronauts will be returned back on the Earth. Yeah, I'll put the link for the Hollow Earth video in the description, and like I say, you can read about Hollow Earth and on the internet, and also on another subject. He said the U.S. Navy had in captivity two aquatic beings they call mer people, and they washed up on them after or during the storm off of California, and they've been held in the Navy base in San Diego. And basically what they are, well, we call them mermaids, but they're mer people. They're telepathic, and they had them for about 6 months or so, and they were told that their daddy, so to speak, told him to release his children or suffer the consequences. And so now he has the power to wipe out that base if he wants to. And so far I haven't heard anything there was any damage to any bases in the San Diego area, any major destruction. So maybe they did release them. I don't know. But the mer people are telepathic, and a long time ago when we were at a higher consciousness, like in Atlantis time, they interacted with the humans, and so we interacted with them and played with them, talked to them, and or just interacted. It was a no thing. It was just like brothers, so, and there's at least two kinds that he mentioned. One of them has a tail like a diamond shape, and another one has a tail like a dolphin, not a fish, but a dolphin. And he said they're compatible with dolphins than fish, more than a fish. A dolphin is not a fish. But anyway, that's another story. So anyway, I just wanted to show you this the space shuttle Challenger, and the information pertaining to this, and about the astronauts. Also, he also said the people that are missing from the Bermuda Triangle, they're also in Hollow Earth, and they're alive and well. And as I said before in my other videos, the lady pilot that vanished years ago, what's her name? Amelia Earhart. She's alive and well in Hollow Earth. Like I said, if you watch my video on Hollow Earth and read The Smoky God, and there's other books out there, the Earth is hollowish, and there's trees down there, there's cities down there, there's civilizations, there's pyramids, temples. A lot of them are made from crystal, and a lot of the buildings are made from hemp, and everything is in peace and harmony. There's no corruption, there's no crime, there's no killings, and everything's in harmony. And they don't eat meat, and the animals don't eat meat. He also said that the T-Rex that we think is a meat eater, they're saying that they're not. The reason they got these big teeth is to uproot roots and stuff from vegetation. And did mention one case where they found one frozen somewhere, and they examined the stomach of the dinosaur, and they said that they found vegetation. There was no meat. So, you know, we've been lied to so much that it's just crazy. Also, there's a sun inside the planet, the Earth, but it's not at the core of the Earth. It's not hot, like millions of degrees hot. It's not. It puts out light, and the temperature of the interior is a constant 73, 74 maybe degrees Fahrenheit. It's kind of like a paradise, and they have ETs that come and go, and they have, other beings. They have a library. They have a huge library. They have every subject, not only of this planet, but the universe. You can pick any subject or any event in history, and it would just, you'll get information on it. I don't know if it's projected like a hologram, or I believe so, and like watching a movie. But they also have, written material and stuff like that. Let's see what else. He did mention they're still trying to announce the disclosure of ETs. They're trying to do it this year. If not, I guess it will be next year, because it depends on the situation. But for right now, they're trying to do it before the end of the year. And like I said before, the person who's going to announce it is being called Sananda. And in our history, this is the person we call Jesus in the Bible, but it's not going to be like, here I am, I'm your Savior type of thing. He's going to announce the existence of extraterrestrials, Galactic Federation, and that we are not alone, etc., and many more things. And there will be miraculous healings around that time, and around that time the astronauts will be returned. So then he's going to tell us the real truth, of him and religion and so on. So yeah, good things are coming. Yeah, it's hopefully it's just around the corner here. So anyway, I just wanted to bring that information out. See if you can find an archive of Life magazine of the Challenger Space Shuttle explosion, and look through the center of the magazine and see if you can find a white line coming from the ocean, and so maybe you can see for ourselves. But anyway, I guess that's it for now. Talk talk to you next time.